Today we have a conference about the importance of newspaper. Sir, let's start from you. What is newspaper and what is the importance of newspaper?
We have organized this activity to show the importance of reading newspaper by stressing the significance of reading newspaper. Our goal is to build a habit that will help individuals stay updated on the current events of the world and form opinion on various topics. Moreover, regularly reading newspaper will improve their vocabulary and they can easily use the same knowledge in their writing and speaking. Additionally, this practice will enhance their reading skills too. So we hope that the participants now realize the value of the reading newspaper and they will continue doing so in the future.
Ma'am, is a chef, what is your opinion about the importance of newspaper?
It provides us a wealth of information about cooking. It's an excellent source for chefs in the food industry, which helps stay update with food trends and new ingredients and culinary techniques. Being a female chef, I want to say something that cooking has no gender. The culinary world is not limited to the men. Women play an equally important role in shaping the industry. Being a chef, it's not just a job, it's a profession. It's a passion that requires hard work, dedication, and incredible amount of creativity. Whether you are a man or a woman, if you have a passion for food, then pursuing a career in culinary art, and it may be the right path for you. Finally, believe in yourself and your abilities, and don't give up on your dreams.
Newspaper very helpful with us for us, and even I learned some dishes from newspaper. Sir, is an anchor. What is your opinion about the importance of newspaper?
Thank you, sir. Newspaper is a source of information. When anchor person read newspaper, they get information all over the world. What is going in the world, what is going in our country, what is going in our province. And other thing, they use newspaper as a source of information. And verification, when they read newspaper for verification, they want to true news share our viewers. Other thing, they read newspaper for increase the vocabulary, increase our knowledge, increase speaking skill also, writing skill. And another thing, when they read, they see some beautiful line about beautiful place or see some picture. They want to collect different information and what's the special of these things, this place, and what are going here. Anchor person also is a read newspaper for sports and games to share with people, and also they read newspaper for healthy things to share our viewers with us, and this. Today we have the activity of newspaper, and in University of Spoken English and Computer Science. I have a lot to learn here about the newspaper importance. I didn't know what is the importance of newspaper. I know today I know the importance of newspaper. What is important for a person, a student, or a doctor, or anchor, or any personality.
Thank you, sir. First of all, share your opinion about the importance of newspaper.
Thank you so much. As a student, newspaper has a lot of benefits. Of reading newspaper, a lot of benefits. There is a famous quotation: "A good writer is the one who is the best reader first." As a student, reading our newspaper, it enhances our vocabulary skills and is to strengthen our learning and writing skills. First of all, look at the vocabulary. Vocabulary is very important for all of the students. As newspaper help to enhance our vocabulary, reading of newspaper perpetually enhance our learning skills. As I have told that vocabulary, if you have a good vocabulary, you can take part in debates and speech in examination. Let's come to the newspaper. It also gives us a lot of general knowledge. It's provide us a lot of general knowledge, and also if you see at the some part of the newspaper, there is some specific page which provide us learning skills, like there is special games which called riddles and tongue twister. As you know, tongue twister increase our reading skills and also in pronunciation. That is the importance.
Sir, but student, they have books and also other work about school activities, so in which time they can read newspaper?
Yeah, reading our newspaper is important, because in a newspaper there is a lot of others and difficult words and vocabularies. It's enhanced like vocabulary and reading skills, so their pronunciation will be good if they read a newspaper daily.
But sir, if a student don't know about the importance of newspaper, so how we can provide information to this one student that he read the newspaper?
Yeah, we should have to tell them that vocabulary. If you want to a good vocabulary, you should have to study reading newspaper on a daily basis, because in newspaper there is a lot of difficult words, and there is a lot of words that would be difficult to be pronounced in a good way. So everyone should be to read it.
Sir, as a teacher, sometimes we can see difficult difficult news and also fake news, and some psychologists say that it should that student didn't read newspaper because the news can destroy their mentality. What behind issue about that?
Actually, the students should not to take it seriously for the information, because our student aims is just to improve our readings. So if students read it on daily basis, it's just increase its vocabulary and pronunciation and also reading.
Sir, as a teacher, what is your what do you say about about the importance of newspaper to student, that how they can read newspaper, and also how can a newspaper helpful for that?
As a teacher, when a student come, you must told them that you go and read a newspaper and take some articles and take some fresh news from newspaper, so they will read all day. And you must told that whenever you read a newspaper, so you learn lots of knowledge here and you must get a vocabulary, so that is the reason. First of all, I am really thankful to ma'am and the management of USECS to make this event. Before this, I didn't know the value of newspaper, and after this, I know the value of newspaper, and I am taking the out to read newspaper on daily basis.
Sir, is a lawyer, what is your opinion about the importance of newspaper, and what do you want? What do you say that newspaper are helpful for us or not?
Yes, it's help for everyone's. The benefits of newspaper is that we give a lot of knowledge from newspaper. When we read newspaper, so we can take a lot of knowledge, a lot of vocabularies, as well as a lot of sentences to say to another people's, and we know the situation of all around the world, what's going on the other countries and our country also, what's going here. And we also know the new politics, about the politics, who is the next prime minister, who is giving some people's giving opinion to them opinion. And also we know the new technology, upcoming new technology, which technology will come and which technology is not. And also we know the currency rate of.
Yeah, amazing. Sir, you said that we know about the new technology from newspaper.
Yes, yes.
So how we can know about the technology, new technology about from newspaper?
When the other people discover the technology, when they choose, so they mention in the newspaper this technology will come again, such as I give you the example of Elon Musk. He discovered the cyber truck, and he give that I will discover that truck.
Yeah. Sir, do you say your opinion? You can say something about the importance of newspaper?
Yes, sir. Great readings makes great writer, whilst great writer makes great reader.
Amazing.
And great readers makes great writer, and whilst great writer makes great communicator, and great communicator makes great persuader, and great persuader makes great persuader makes great society. That's in need in this world. So it's provide information and general knowledge for students. As a students, I would like to talk about it provides general knowledge and information for student. And being a students, we get to know the latest happening around us, and we also get about the current affair of the world. And readings newspapers make us all smart, and they are a numeric example of the great people who emphasize on reading newspaper. That's they share their experience, that we can learn from them and what we have to do in the future. And that's all. It's sometimes it's relax our minds. When we read, we engage in it, and we think about when we read, we visualize whatever we read. It's improve our memory, and we remember a lot of things that what we read, like name of characters, important events. That definitely we improve our memory, and sometimes it improve our emotional, that's reduce our stress, that when we read we engage in it, that we stay in the present moment, that we forget about the past bad memories. And this is definitely we reduce our mind, reduce our stress, and update knowledge, update general knowledge. The students will inform of about the general knowledge, and that's awareness of the current affair, that you are aware of the current affair. You are able to talk to anyone wherever you go. That's when you already have an idea, that you can talk about something, that particular topic, and useful ideas about research and project. That's we can learn. We can as a students, we can make a notes from this.
Yeah.
And connect with the world, connect with the community. Students connect with the community. Sometimes the what happening around us in the city, that students connect with this city.
Ma'am, if I talk about housewife, they don't know about education. So how the newspaper can helpful for?
Newspaper is an integral part of our life, which provides us all information about the world. It's helpful for those women who stay in home. They can give ideas through newspaper, and as a chef, they promote their culinary techniques and skills. I recommend that newspaper is they should read newspaper, and through newspaper they get ideas about every field of life.
Sir, first share your opinion about the importance of newspaper.
I am going to share some opinion as a teacher of myself. it gives information you about entertainments, sports, and even legal of government. And also it gives you information about the prices of vegetables, rice, petrols. And it is very important for students to read it on daily basis, because it makes us the vocabulary strong of them, and also communication skills, and also makes strong writing, reading. It's very important for that. We don't know, it's our opportunity. We don't read on it on daily basis. We should to make a habit. We should to make a habit of newspaper on daily basis to read it. It is very important to every person to read it. It awares you to the current situation of country, and everyone all over the world.
Sir, we have different section in newspaper. Which one section is more helpful for a student?
For students, depend upon them. They should buy those newspaper which is useful for them, for their vocabularies, to make their vocabulary strong, and also their communication skills strong. That's all about.
Sir, what is your opinion about the importance of newspaper?
First of all, what is a newspaper? To get something, to get some learning, and also get some idea in the newspaper, and research in their mind is called newspaper. On the behalf of a student, there is a lot of importance, there is a lot of benefits newspaper, but when a student read a newspaper, so they will know the current situation of their country. When a student read a newspaper, so they will become a good speaker. And also, if a student read a newspaper, so they will improve their vocabulary skill. And read a newspaper, so they will strong their learning skill, improve. And the last point is that the main point is that when a student read a newspaper, and the last page of the newspaper a student read, they will find their best job opportunities. When a student read a newspaper, so they will increase their knowledge. But the main point is that when a student read a newspaper, so they can solve easily problem and challenges.
Amazing. Sir, if I say about the businessmen, they have very difficult time, and also they have very busy time. In which time they can read newspaper?
It's very important to read newspapers. I think, in my opinion, it is best time in morning time.
Morning?
But yes, but today a lot of people's busy, and some peoples are lazy. They are sleeping in mornings, so they should to read newspapers afternoon. It is a better time. Today we had a special activity in the University of Spoken English about newspapers. We learned a lot of vocabulary and new words. So before this I was not able to stand in front of camera. So after this activity I am able to stand in front of camera.
But sir, is a bank manager. Have you read newspaper in your life?
Yeah, we read it every day, because in the newspaper we know about the current situation of our country. As a bank manager, it is very important to know about the current situation of our country, because we have more things that related to the country in the bank. If we not know about the current situation, so we can't deliver our things to the customers. So it's very important to read the newspaper for a banker.
Sir, some people they didn't like to read newspaper. Even we can easily understand it. Sometimes we have currency rate in a newspaper one time, and if we go to market, so we have another price. What the issue behind it?
In the newspaper, the currency rate they have enter in the newspaper, it is the government rate. And the market, open market, it depends on openly. So the reason behind that, why the difference between them, the main reason is that in the newspaper the currency rate is the government rate. I am talking about the State Bank, which provide the State Bank that rate. So the newspaper enter that, and the open market there is nothing to do some special. So that's why the difference between them, the open market and the bank.
Sir, if I say if a person watch news from any website, if a person read newspaper, so which one person is good and them?
I think you asking about the social media in the
Yeah.
newspaper. It's important. Newspaper is more better than the social media, because in the social media the news are not actual news and not correct news.
Correct.
So the newspaper reading is very better.
Newspaper are helpful for students.
Yeah, it's very helpful for students because they got some knowledge from the newspaper and also vocabulary and speaking skills. So they need to read the newspaper.
Sir, do you want to say the importance of newspaper in our life? And if I see in this situation, there are so many people they don't read newspaper.
Yes, newspapers is important because and it's have a lot of informations and it is benefit for students and every educator persons. It's helps our reading skills and vocabulary and lot of knowledge we can learn for its newspaper.
So today we have an activity about daily newspaper. It is very amazing activity. We learn more things about the newspaper, and also we take the oath from the student that we will read newspaper every morning and get some fresh news and also some important sports news or entertainment news. That is very amazing experience that we have today.
Sir is a doctor. Sometimes student they read news, yeah, scientific proof from newspaper. Whenever they share with another person, the person replied it the news, yeah, the scientific proof is wrong, yeah, fake. What do you want to say about that?
I think in newspaper there is some scientific tools. So actually, if you want to find any scientific and if you have any scientific issue, so you should read the newspaper. You may find there, and there is a lot of ways to find your and to get your issues. So in my opinion, everyone should read the newspaper because it will help to improve their knowledge. So if they want and every personality, if they are businessman, lawyer, etc., so they should read newspaper.
Now, in the end, I want to choose opportunity audience. Anyone ask question from the guest? The conclusion of this conference is that the important newspaper play a very important role in our life. We should to read newspaper. in the morning time, because if we read in the morning time, so we know about so we can easily get information about the new life, and also the new day, and also about the previous day. So if I say that student they can read or not, they should to read, because they can improve their skill, vocabulary, and also their other some knowledge information from newspaper.
So this is our conference about the importance of a newspaper. We all know that the newspaper reading is very important in our life. I am going to take oath from you that we read every day the newspaper. So take everyone raise your hand, and that you will read every day, every morning newspaper, and also get some fresh news and knowledge from the newspaper. So we are going to take, I'm going to take a oath from you. I'm going to start the oath that I will reading every morning the newspaper and get some knowledge. So everyone is to read the newspaper every morning, and also we will learn new words and new vocabularies from newspaper. If anyone asks question from the guest, so you can ask question.
Recently, our young generation cannot read a newspaper. How about?
If I say about the young generation, they have cell phone every time. They spend a lot of time with cell phone, and they also watch news from there. So that's why they don't provide, they don't get their time to read newspaper.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Said. I am a student pre-starter. I ask one question about the if someone use X mean Twitter. That is a very informative app. So what about the opinion about the X mean Twitter? Twitter is better than newspaper, or newspaper is better than Twitter?
We have a lot of people on Twitter. They can share any fake news on Twitter, because they have no rules. And also, if I said it, I also provide some fake news on Twitter. If I talk about the newspaper also registered with our government, and they also check the newspaper early in the morning. If they share fake news, so they arrest also the management of this one newspaper company, and also they arrest, and that's why maybe you can trust on newspaper.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
How can we make a habit to read the newspaper every day?
If you have a reading skill, then that very easy to read the newspaper. In every morning you wake up and pray just pray the praise, and go to get newspaper. If you a week or two you read it, you will feeling bored, but after that you will enjoy it a lot, because in the newspaper there is some beautiful news, also entertainment news, also sports news. If you boring from the current situation or current news of our country, so you need to go to the sports news, read it again, and also entertainment news. After that you will get involved in the newspaper, that you will enjoy it, the reading of newspaper.